I have a couple of different transparent oranges here, so I thought I would swatch them out for comparison. They're all PO71 except for Winsor and Newton, because this was part of the jewel tone collection, and so it doesn't have a pigment number on it. So we have Schmincke's transparent orange, Winsor and Newton's transparent orange, Core's transparent Pyrrole orange, and then Daniel Smith's transparent Pyrrole orange. So let's go ahead and take a look at these and see how different or similar they are. I'm gonna go ahead and wet my paper here first. This is Arch's cold press. All right, so first one is Schmincke, and their transparent orange. That is certainly moving a lot. I like when it kind of spider webs out. It'll be interesting to see how different it is from Core's, since they're known to do that. And let's make it a tiny bit darker. Then we can move on to Winsor and Newton. I know this doesn't have a pigment number listed, but it seems like it is definitely in the running with these other PO71s. But who knows? There are a lot of pigments that are similar out there, so don't want to make assumptions. It's a little bit darker, but I think Schmincke is actually the lightest one. But then this was once again part of their jewel tone collection, so I suppose being dark and bright was the goal. And Core. I'm always curious about what Core does compared to other brands. Just, it's almost like there's a lot of medium in it already, and there's no medium at all. It's just that aqua binder that they use. Okay, Core. And I just squeezed all of these out fresh, so the comparison would be fair. It's moving, but I feel like Winsor and Newton moved more. Maybe not. I gotta give Core some time to do its thing. No, this is definitely the mover and shaker of the bunch. It is so bright too. Sorry about that. This Core one is really bright. It's very pretty. I'm usually not one for oranges, but when they get really dark like this, I like them. This is actually the Daniel Smith one, is one of the few oranges I actually like. And it's too bad. This is the 2019 version. I didn't know until very recently that they changed it this year, and it's lighter to match the other ones. So after saying that, let's see what Daniel Smith looks like. Hopefully it is as dark as I'm giving it credit for. It's not that much darker than the other ones. That's interesting. I mean, it's dark, but Let's see what happens when it dries though. This one's moving a little bit too. It must be the pigment. I'm betting all brands probably move a lot and likely take over other colors. Don't always like to play well with others. Okay, wow, that Schmincke really moved over. Sorry about the water doing that. Okay, so let's take a look at these once they dry. Okay, so all of these are dry now. I'm really convinced that Schmincke really wanted to just take everything over. No, I'm sorry about the bloom, that was my fault, but it's interesting to see the way that it moves because I'm not used to that from Schmincke so much. But this is the lightest one, obviously. I was really impressed with Winsor and Newton, and they don't seem to have a huge drying shift. I thought Core was going to be the second darkest, but it almost looks close to a tie with Daniel Smith and Winsor and Newton. But I'm surprised because I really think, especially with this texturing, that I like the Winsor and Newton color more. But obviously you only need to have one of these on your palette, and the Core does look like it's gonna make really, really bright colors. So I think that would be really pretty. It just depends on what you're gonna do with the colors. I'm thinking more of like a red sunset. That's why I'm leaning towards Winsor and Newton and Daniel Smith. But if you're a floral painter, you might be more likely, sorry, my cat, to pick the Schmincke. And I really wish I had the newer Daniel Smith because I don't know how much lighter they went. I wish they had kept it the same, but I'm sure they had their reasons. So anyway, I hope this comparison helped you, and if you're going to get one of these colors, I hope you now know which one to go for. And I will update this review if I end up getting the newer Daniel Smith one. I don't use this color a lot, so it's not likely, but I think I have one coming in from another brand. So we'll just see, and anyway, I hope this was helpful. Thank you.